Hey there everyone, it is Corporate Naps. I am finally back. It officially took me 5 full weeks to take my locks down, and I am finally done. Literally, after work and the weekends were filled with strictly taking my locks down. Had no social life, no anything. I was strictly relegated to taking my locks down. Luckily, I got them down before Christmas, which is a week away. So when I go home to visit my parents, I'm sure everyone will be in complete shock. But I finally have them out, and I am excited about that. Just to let you guys know, I am catching up on YouTube videos. Again, did not even have the ability to look at YouTube videos because I had to be in the mirror while I was taking down my locks. So overall, it was, a very, saying strenuous is an understatement. I'm going to be honest with you. It was just a very difficult task. If I had it to do all over again, I probably wouldn't go to a salon because I know that they would not have taken the same care in ensuring that I kept as much hair as I did. But I would probably try to show a friend or someone how to take them down and take them down in a way that would help in saving as much hair as possible, and have that person help me at least on the weekends. I could have gotten a lot further, but I think a lot of what I ran into had to do more with because I had combined my locks. So with each lock, if you're not a locker, you won't understand this, but with each lock that I had, the root area had grown out. So I had, about this much of the lock that had combined, and it was one lock, so to speak, but at the end of that lock was the 2 locks that I originally had placed together. It looks like I'm throwing up a gang sign. Anyway, 2 locks that were joined together. So each lock that I had to take down, I first had to cut the thread in between the 2, so I would have to separate the ends. Okay, they were like this, like looking like they were one lock. I know this isn't making sense to those of you who are not locked, but it was like there were one lock at the end, so I'd have to pick in order to get the thread and pull them apart, pull, and pull the thread out of the 2, and then go under each lock from the end and go up to the point where it was joined as one, go up that lock, and then go up the other lock, and then start taking down where it was formed into one lock. I hope that makes sense, but it made it doubly hard. So whereas I think I had 102 locks in my hair, it was like taking down 202 locks, 204 locks instead. So at any rate, that's where we are. We're done with taking down the locks. This is what I was left with, and what I have right now. Let's see, hopefully you guys can see me pretty good here. I just basically put my hair in braids last night. When I was done, I washed, I conditioned, I did a deep conditioning and a deep oil treatment combo type of thing, and as you know, I clipped my ends as I went along, so I didn't end up having to do a lot of clipping. I didn't have a lot of shed hair, again, because I did all of that as I finished with each lock. My last 2 weeks of taking down my locks, I wore a bun every day to work because it was just easy to hide the locks in the inside. But this is what I was left with. Let me just show you. This is like a braid out, but hopefully you can see the back. I just put a big clip on the back there, and this is sort of the length as stretched as it can be from a braid out. And I just basically did one big twist on each side, if that makes sense. And that's what we have. Let me show you guys the areas that were of concern that made me stop locking. I'm not sure if you can see this too well, but these are the areas that were very weak or fragile that were popping away from the locks. Hopefully you can see. You see that? It's like I barely have hair. It's almost just like peach fuzz or something. So that in this area is a lot bigger. As you can see, it covers from like here to here, but you can't see it as well, of course, with my texture and everything. So I'm going to be working on those and getting them back to normal, but I am officially done taking them out. You will see more videos. You will see more videos that are not just related to hair. So I'm excited to be back again. I said I was catching up on YouTube videos. I'm trying to do that now. That's about it, guys. If you have any questions about what I did to take them down, look at video 1 and 2, or part 1 and part 2 of the Loc Takedown. This will be considered part 3, sort of the aftermath, and I'll try to get some videos out so that you guys can kind of see what I was left with. I was still left with a pretty good amount of hair, probably back to where I was, or a little bit less than where I was when I started locking 3 years ago. Remember, I was a loose natural for about 3 years, and then I locked for 3 years, and now I'm loose again. So there we have it. I hope that everyone has been doing great. I hope that everyone is enjoying the holidays, and I look forward to pushing out some great videos for you guys. And again, enjoy your holidays and be safe.